There goes the Red Baron. The biplanes are pretty cool. Well, good morning, folks. Got some bad news. It wasn't very unexpected, though. That little calf didn't make it. I would have been more surprised, really, if it did, but that's kind of sad. Anyway, my critter getter is still not getting critters. Tried a hot dog for bait this time, and those doggone mice, I gotta put out some traps. They ate half of that hot dog already overnight. I don't know how they get up there. They must jump. No way they could get to that. But anyhow, today it's a little bit cloudy and cool. Well, I think I'm going to run up the mountain and get a quick load of firewood. They're roping this evening. I'll have to be back by 2 o'clock. That's okay. Hopefully that burro will stay upright. Cindy's going to run into town here for a little while, but I think she'll be home most of the day. And like I said, I can't wait around and babysit him all the time, so it's just a chance we gotta take, I guess. This is going to get old really fast. Trying to get ready to go get a load of firewood and couldn't see either one of the burros. They were both laying down here, but they're okay. This one's Mildred. She's the skinnier of the two. She's got to be close to 30. This one, Dudley, or Lumpy we call him. I don't know how old he is. He's roughly the same age. He was given to us and a lot older at the time, so I don't really know. But he had a whole bunch of burros shed real late in the year, and he had a whole bunch of shed hair that was kind of matted. Cindy brushed him out yesterday and got rid of a lot of that, and that might help. He might not be quite as itchy, and with all that shedded hair, he might be like 3 inches per side less wide. But yeah, look at him when he stands that way. Holy smokes. He's taller laying down than he is standing up. Poor critter. You know, and the easy thing to say is, well, he needs to go on a diet. All he eats is grass. We don't give him any grain or anything extra like that. So, and it's fatty tumors. It's not just fat. So I don't know that those would go away with a diet. I tell you what, it's kind of an unsolvable problem, I think, other than he might solve it for us. I hope not. I like that burro. How you doing, duck? Kind of a long ways away from home. They usually don't come out in the field. These are those Muscovies. I really like this black one. There he goes. They're big as a goose. Kind of neat ducks. Anyway, Cindy's in town watering the flowers for the bank, and I think I'm going to run up the mountain and get some firewood. I've been needing to do it anyway, and I'm swapping for a different chainsaw, and I gotta kind of do the swap before it's actually mine. I kind of hate to use it until it is, but I don't think he cares that much. But if it breaks, I'm going to swap for it anyway. Well, that's life. This little calf's the one we were worried about. It's doing really well. Putting on weight instead of losing it. I feel bad about that other one. I don't think it ever had much of a chance to begin with, but we were hopeful. Grumpy Dudley, you're on your own. Heading up the mountain to get some firewood. Cindy's in town watering the bank flowers. Oh, man, I hate these washboard roads. They're not safe at all. They'll get you to bouncing and try to throw you over the edge, and that edge, it's a long ways down. Your best bet really is to drive to the inside of the road, but now you're on the wrong side if somebody comes around the corner. So you kind of got to swerve out around these corners and make sure there's nobody there. I wish they'd grade this once in a while. These washboards are the reason none of my trucks seem to last very long. They rattle apart. I had one where the battery rubbed enough that it roared a hole in my battery. All the acid leaked out. And then I was stuck up here. You don't realize, there's a problem until you go to start it and it doesn't start. Well, always fun. Makes life interesting, I guess. Anyway, it's just me and the mutts today. Here comes Lily. It's funny how they know the best spots to bite the bushes. She can be sleeping in the back seat and suddenly come awake when she knows it's getting close. This spot, I think they've got them trimmed back from the road enough, it's hard for them to reach them. Not really sure where I'm going. We got a timber sale locked up this side of the mountain. And, yeah, see, look at there. You can't. Timber sale area. No firewood cutting allowed. It's all this side of the mountain. Well, I'm not after a whole lot of firewood today. I don't have a lot of time. But I guess I gotta go clear over the top onto the backside. I got some trail cameras over here. I suppose I could go check them and get a little load, but sure passing by a lot of good firewood, but I can't legally cut it. This camera has been one of my favorites. It's a Herder's. It works really, really well. But twice now, come up here and the card has no pictures on it. So I don't know what's going on. These are those rechargeable batteries. It says I have 100% battery charge, but no pictures. What the heck? I don't know what to think. I just swapped the card to a different one. Maybe that card's no good, but it should have something. Not having pictures at all is kind of impossible because you usually get a bunch of pictures of just the wind blowing branches and things around. There should be something on there. Don't know. Disappointing, but I got a couple others. I wasn't really planning on going that far, but I might go get them instead. Looking at the time, it's 11 o'clock already. I don't know if I really got time to go check those other cameras. A bit of firewood here. That looks pretty green though. Somebody cut it out of the road. Anyway, that one, I don't know what's going on. Twice now it said no pictures or videos or anything at all. My batteries should be good. So I turned it on and waited, and then tried it again. It says I got 2 videos of me standing there in front of it. So, don't know what's wrong. I hope that camera is not quitting on me. Sometimes they do that. I've had them work really great for a long time, and then suddenly they don't. So there seems to be no kind of in between. When they quit altogether. I hope that one's not doing that, because that is one of my favorites. Anyway, find me some firewood here, and if there's time afterward, I'll go check those other cameras. If not, I'll do that another day, I guess. The dogs love this stretch of road. There's lots of bush biting. Getting pretty overgrown, but they're doing their best to fix that. What's the matter, Lily? You give up already? What's this water falling out of the sky? It doesn't do that very often here. Usually it doesn't last very long. Give it a few minutes. I don't have very much of a load, but I got a little bit. The rain is not only annoying, but it's hard on the camera too. I already got little spots on the lens I can see. I think that might be partly why I've been having troubles with this camera. It got wet one day and hasn't been really right since. When I got stuck in the mud a while back and I had to take the trailer off, I had the regular standard ball hitch. This pintle ring, I just switched to that. You got a lot bigger target to drop that hook over it. Anyway, hopefully I won't have to do that again. When I made this, I made it so it comes off quick and easy. It's just got a pin, the ring comes out, or I can put a ball hitch on it. Need to finish that. That's kind of ugly, but grind it off the welding slag or cutting torch slag. Anyway, I'm getting wet. Well, it's not a giant load, but it's more than I had this morning. Probably a, I don't know, a week or so worth of winter warmth. But it's raining. And, you know, the trouble with rain is that it's wet. I don't like being wet. Water's good in whiskey, but that's about all. Anyhow, thanks for watching, folks, and see you tomorrow. Maybe it'll be drier. Bye.